Now I'm going to do 6.28. Again, this is one of your homeworks, although not a submission assignment. You should really try it yourself before you watch this video because, again, struggling helps you learn. I know that's counterintuitive, but it really does. Just checking the instructions for this one. You're allowed to use anacon, but only involving literals and contradictions. If you recall from chapter, it was either 1 or 2, a literal is an atomic sentence and or its negation, right? So an atomic sentence or the negation of an atomic sentence. So it's not a compound sentence. So going back to Fitch, and if it's invalid, we use Tarski's rule. So one of the first things you notice is that what we're dealing with here now is the blocks language. The blocks language requires, to a certain extent, a certain understanding of the predicates, right? Which is something you don't have when you're just doing the constant language, the A, B kind of language. But keeping that in mind, let's kind of start what we're after. Conclusion is just an atomic sentence. It doesn't really tell us much in and of itself. Second premise, again, just an atomic sentence. First premise, disjunction. So you should be thinking, yes, I get to do subproofs. First thing I'll do, I'll think, okay, if I can break apart this sentence using 2 different subproofs for or elimination, maybe I have a chance of getting this. Particularly since one of the disjuncts in this disjunction is small c. So I'll start with cube c, and then I'm trying to get small c. In the second subproof, I'll start with small c, and I'm trying to get small c. If I've done that, I've used these 2 subproofs, breaking apart this disjunction, using or elimination. That should get it. This one, easy. Always do the easy things first. Why not? All I'm doing here is reiterating 1, right? Just repeating it. So that's straightforward. Here, though, trick. So you might be thinking, what do I do? First of all, I don't even have to have that. You don't panic. Line 3 says C is a cube. Line 2 says C is a dodec. Based on how you understand cube and how you understand dodec, you know that the object C cannot be both a cube and a dodec at the same time. It's a contradiction. We get that contradiction based on the meaning of C as a cube and the meaning of C as a dodec. So what we're doing there is using anacon, right? Anacon goes to Tarski's world, essentially, and it says, hey, can I have C being a cube and C being a dodec at the same time? No. If I do that, sorry, I have to write my step in, it's going to tell me, hey, it's right, that is a contradiction. I can't have C being both of these different shapes. That was essentially the crux of this one. You know that once you have a contradiction, you can write anything you want after it using contradiction elimination. You're using the contradiction symbol. And that's how 6.28 works.